Hey, it's Ecker. Hope you're doing well. And today we're playing some Minecraft Dungeons. And today we're doing 10 more things I wish I knew when I first started playing Minecraft Dungeons. So I made a video like this a couple of months ago of just 10 things that I wish I would have known when I first started playing. I thought would be handy. And you guys seem to really like it. It's my most viewed video, my most liked video, everything like that. So thank you guys all so much. But since then, I've thought of some more things that I wish I would have known. And you guys have even left some things that you wish you would have known in the comments. And so I thought, hey, why not combine some things that I thought of, combine some of the things that you thought of, put them in a video, and make a new one. So that's what we're doing today. And yeah, let's get into the first one. All right, so the first one is that you can reserve items. So this is actually something that I overlooked, and I just totally didn't mention, which I don't know why. I guess I just totally forgot about it. um but yeah, you can reserve items. So in the shop you can always do reserve, but be careful with this because you can only reserve one item at a time. But yeah, there we go, you can reserve items and it's actually very, very helpful. Alright, so the second one is with the stronghold. Apparently, I didn't even know this one. I made a video on the stronghold a little bit ago, but maybe I just forgot or something. But apparently, if you go through it and do the puzzles, you can get 7 obsidian chests, which is the same chest that I recommended that you do Soggy Cave for because it's really short and it's a pretty overpowered chest and the highest tier chest that you can get. Um, but apparently if you run through this, you can get 7 chests. So I'm going to run through it again and see if I can find those chests and see how much good loot I can get. Alright, I just found 1 chest, so let's go. Alright, got a second chest. Nice, it's going well. Alright, that is the third. Nice, nice. Alright, that is 4. Ooh, unique. Alright, this is 5th one. Alright, this is 6. Alright, this is the final chest. That's 7. Nice. Hey, that's all 7. And yeah, so if you play through the Stronghold, you have the Echoing Void DLC, which you do need to do this. You can get 7 obsidian chests, which is pretty cool. I like that. The one thing that I don't like though is the time it takes. I think it took me about 30-ish minutes to find them all. So that's kind of a bit long. I'd rather just play Soggy Cave and take like maybe 5 minutes at the max. So I don't know. Do it as you will. You do get probably a lot more emeralds from this one at least. So I don't know. It's kind of up to you, but it's good to know. Okay, so the third one is to keep at least one of every artifact, which I actually agree on. I touched on it a little bit in the last video, just saying that you should keep tome of shielding and stuff like that. But especially now with the storage chest, I would definitely agree with keeping one of every artifact because you never know when they might come in handy. Especially doesn't hurt seeing how storage right now seems to be unlimited, so you might as well just keep a couple of artifacts. Alright, so the fourth one is about this enchantment right here, the Prospector. So, this isn't one that I've really tried, but apparently if you get Prospector 3 times on either a sword or a bow, you can get it on either, maybe even both, maybe that'd be killer. Basically you can get a bunch of emeralds because it gives you a really high chance to, after you defeat enemies, it gives you a high chance of dropping emeralds, which, I mean, you grind it out for a little bit, maybe you play Soggy Cave, you can get tons of emeralds. This also goes really well with a daily trial. I don't know if it's, I don't know if I can find it. Oh, right here. It's actually out as I'm recording this, which is super lucky. Players have the Prospector enchantment and emeralds heal players. So if you have this with, uh, whatchamacallit, Prospector enchantment, you'd probably be getting tons of emeralds. Alright, so that was the last of the ones that you guys recommended. They're pretty good, I like them, but now I want to mention a few that I didn't mention in the last one. And the first one is what these little icons mean. So I actually saw a few comments about this. It's like, oh, like where do I find the villagers? What does the little chest icon mean? And basically these icons all means different things. This little villager stand means that there's a villager there that you haven't found. So like the villager merchant, the blacksmith, something like that. And the next one is new rewards. So it's items that you haven't gotten before. It's the unknown ones. And then finally, the last one is Eyes of Ender. It's actually bought down here in the map legend, which I didn't actually see. But yeah, right there. It shows everything that you need to know, so that's what all the symbols mean. Alright, so the sixth one is the secret level. So you probably know the level. It's like the level on your map that has the little question marks, but you have to find secret little buttons like this one, and to find places like this with ruins to be able to get all of them, I think you need like 12 different ruins. Alright, so those runes are what you need for a secret level, this question mark level, which you can't get all of them for till the end of the game. So if you want to get them, you have to beat the game, and then you have to go through all the levels and find the ruins. I think you can find them when you're playing through the game the first time. But I showed you where the one in Soggy Swamp is. If you want the rest of them, I do have a video, I think, about where all of them are. But honestly, I'd recommend not looking at that and just trying to find them on your own, because I think it's a lot more fun. So yeah, if you want another secret level at the end of the game, collect all the runes on your way to the end of the game, and you'll have a fun new level at the end. Alright, so the seventh one is with the Enchantments / I think it is kind of the same with any villager. But the Enchantments, when you want to reroll an enchantment, it varies on the item how much it's going to cost, and it goes up in price every time you re-roll it. So the way I think it works is the lower power level, the lower starting price it's going to start at. But also, if you re-roll it too many times, I don't know the exact amount, but it'll get up to 100. It'll cost 100 gold every time to re-roll it. 100 gold is the max. Alright, the eighth one is about the DLCs. It's less about the game, but it's more about the DLCs. If you have bought the mainland game and you like it, I'd recommend buying the DLCs, even though I've complained about it before. That's for a different reason. But if it's your first time and you liked it, I'd recommend buying the DLCs. To be honest, they're really fun. I love a lot of them, and they're pretty cheap. You can get all of them for like 20 bucks, which is like less than $5 for each DLC, which is like crazy, and they are super fun. Alright, the ninth one, this one's really important, is my Twitch. Just kidding, this one doesn't really count, but it still is important. I have a Twitch channel. If you didn't know, link is in the description. I haven't streamed on it for like a while, but I'm planning on getting back into it. So if you like my content, you like the Minecraft dungeons, you like the Vault Hunters, I'm planning on streaming that, maybe with some other games. So if you want to see, you want to go check it out, links in the description. Alright, the ninth one for real this time is the Blacksmith. If you don't use the Blacksmith, what are you doing? He is crazy powerful. You gotta start using him. Basically, how it works is you put a piece of armor in, and it'll up the power level to a power level that suits you at the time. So the higher power level increase, the more it's going to cost, but luckily I'm rich, so you can put it in, and then you can put 3 at a time, and then it gives you a difficulty. So it says I need to win missions on Apocalypse plus 3 difficulty or higher. So just so you know, you can put 3 at the time, and if you do a level, it'll check them off for each of them, just as long as you have the highest levels. So, but yeah, it's pretty crazy OP. I'm gonna go run through those levels right now, actually, and let's just see what he ups the power level to. It should be around the 250s, which is crazy. Alright, so I got the Ghost Robe. So after you complete it, it gives you an item upgrade power, so it can be anywhere from 247 to 251. 248, not great. But if I wanted to, I could put it back in and it'll just keep upping it. I think the max you can get on non-rares is 251, and then with a rare you can get 253, I think. But this will do fine for now. Alright, the 10th and final one. It's kind of 1.5 because I want to add something in here. The 10th one is don't ever feel pressured to explore the whole mission all the way through at the beginning. I know some people have been worried about, like, if you don't find everything the first time playing through, are you going to miss something? Can you not get the artifacts later, the rewards? No, you can always go back. You can always play through them again. In fact, I'd recommend playing through them again because on some levels you can only get certain things. Like on this level, I can get a cutlass, and on this level I can't. So like, yeah, you can always play through different levels. Always go back. So don't worry about it. If you want to just rush straight to the end, go for it. If you want to explore everything, like I do, then go for it. And this one's just a little bonus one. But double cooldown, I think you can even get triple cooldown, I'm not sure, but double cooldown is crazy. It gives minus 38% artifact cooldown, and if you get it twice, it's just going crazy. Like these boots of swiftness, I can use them without break in the middle, which is just crazy. So it's great for speed running and stuff like that. So yeah, it can be crazy. So always check what the enchantments have, or just make your own. Okay, but there we go. I hope you guys learned something new. If you didn't, then I guess you're just a pro, or maybe you're just starting and you didn't know any of them. Either way, I hope this helped you out. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you are new, please subscribe. If you liked, then like the video. New videos every Thursday, and remember to stay jolly.